Yo, YouTube, it's Cam again. You feel me? I'm back again. Hopefully, I'm still gonna be here again. And I'm gonna keep coming back and coming back and coming back. But alright, let's get into it though. So, streaming Karen tries to embarrass Neon and regrets it. I don't know what's going on. I don't keep up with Neon, to be honest with you. It's not really my cup of tea for real like that. But we're gonna get into it. Hope y'all having a good day and everything. Hope y'all living large. Get into y'all what y'all need to get to. And let's get into it though, for real.
You know, I didn't think I would ever have to end up defending Neon, but in this scenario, he ran into a situation where I don't even know how to begin to describe it. And it was with this woman, I don't know how old she is, but she gave one of these snarky responses. I'm gonna play you guys the clip first.
Hello, how you doing today? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Emerome. Emerome.
Emerome.
Just call me Em.
Em.
Yes.
Hi, Em.
What's your name?
Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's horrifying.
Real quick, Emerome. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I would love for you to come.
Why?
Because you're very beautiful.
We gotta go.
I love being objectified.
Come on, let's go.
That's crazy.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Wait, calling somebody beautiful is objectifying now? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know ball for real, so if I'm soaking up as much game as I can. Don't call women beautiful anymore. All right, we done.
Oh,
I'm
what
bullshitting. That shit, it's whatever.
Objectified? Wait, what did I do? Hold on. Wait. It's always a fat friend, bro.
Okay, so off bat, she probably
Damn.
just thought that this
The big
guy-
girl didn't even do
I
nothing.
don't
Why
think
she
knew
catch
who
a stray?
Neon was, to be fair. And she's like pretty open about it, but most people are open in this type of environment. And then she sees the camera, and I think she's like, oh, whoa. This is also another thing that's a little bit odd about cameramen, because
You see that
back
camera,
then, back
everybody
in
start
the day,
acting
quote,
crazy.
unquote, even just a couple of years ago, cameramen were not a thing. IRL streamers were walking around with their own camera and like a selfie stick or something like that, so you knew if you were being put on stream. Now it's kind of like someone's talking to you, and then you're like, oh, whoa, there's the camera. And then you got to go into, not camera mode, but, well, she messed up the camera mode. But when he tells her, oh, yeah, you know, because I think Neon's got a girl or something like that, and then this reaction is where I was like, yo, what? This is crazy. And
That
Neon
was
makes,
low-key
like, a funny
drawn,
comment
wasn't
where
it?
It's like, oh man, you know, it's always the fat friend. Well, she reacted the way she reacted before her friend
No
even came
bullshit.
into the picture.
Big
But
Shorty ain't even
this
do nothing.
individual cannot be reasoned with, cannot be dealt with, anything like that, because she would follow up and start all of this off. Keep in mind, like the fact that she reacted how she reacted, it's like, okay, whatever. That's a very odd reaction. That is
No bullshit.
weird.
That's anything. That's
It's weird. I
anything
don't
to say,
care.
gang.
Listen,
Like
if
what?
you're
Like
no,
what are you
he should
talking
have
about?
said, like, oh, yo, like I like your vibe, so he should have lied, right? Okay, like got it. But she says, and she starts this off by saying, chat, get his ass. And this is, oh boy, this was the beginning of the end for her. Because you guys are familiar with how toxic Neon's fan base was. Like, Neon, I made a video about this like maybe 2 years ago or so. I said Neon
I didn't know he had a
was
fan
the
base for real.
worst streamer ever, especially at that point in time. He has reformed since then and made a lot of attempts to become
I
better.
don't think he
and
was
has
the
been trying,
worst.
actually. Well, back
That's probably
then,
worse.
oh man, dude, this guy's audience, they were worse than
I see you, Iggy. You still bad as shit. You feel me? Yo, what's up with like rappers, like throwing away like these badass Jones? Like they know something that we don't for real. Cause I know a lot of niggas that wife up Iggy Azalea right now and be heavily ever after type shit. You feel me?
like when Aiden Ross weaponized his audience.
Maybe I'm
So
bugging.
she didn't know what she was getting into. And what happens? Oh, man. What happened was she went on to say the next day, hey, getting many threats of life-ending circumstances from Neon's fan base. So unfortunately, I won't be going to the con today. It was nice meeting everyone. I got a chance to meet, but it's not worth going back. Love you guys. So isn't it funny
Who is she?
how this chick immediately goes to playing the victim in this scenario after she couldn't handle the pressure that Neon's audience applied. And you can see the like reactions. So she was replying to every single person that replied under her tweet where she told them to get them. And somebody said, "You're so whack. All he did was ask a question." She's like, "Cry more, LMAO." So she's putting on that tough talk. This is typical white chick stuff. It's
No bullshit.
unbelievable.
Watch
And
that.
this is why we will not feel bad for this lady.
You
at
gotta
all.
watch that.
And then, yeah, someone says, by all means, I don't mess with Neon, but you could have just said no and walked off. Isn't he a grown man? My bad. Thought grown men could handle.
That's not being corrected. That's just saying some stupid shit. Thinking you ate. Clank it. Like that's not what happened. Like you sound stupid. Oh, I just love being objectified. And ran off. Like nigga, what? Like no bullshit. People walk up to me all the time. Oh, you wanna do this? No, thank you. I'm alright. Appreciate you though. Have a great one. That's all it takes. A little bit of respect and kindness will go a long way. And it's like you can't be disrespectful first and then go up and arm someone. Oh my god, they're attacking me, guys. Like nigga, don't pipe up if you're not going to pipe up all the way, gangster.
Corrected. Didn't know I had to baby the guy. Like, what is she talking about? Corrected. This is the problem with what she did, because Neon has done that. Like, for example, like Neon's like, oh, you should come because you're beautiful. It's also like, why does he have to explain why she should come? And then people that are saying, oh, like, all he likes her for is like her
No
appearance.
bullshit.
Dog, that's all he knows about her. He's trying to invite a ton of people to a party. So what do you think he should do? Should he spend 25 minutes with each individual and learn
break
where
down
they came
why he
from,
should come?
where they were born, and what their interests are, and what they stream about before inviting them? So pretending to care when he doesn't, and like that's what the party is for. He can meet and learn more about these people at the party. So him getting people based on their appearance, especially chicks, that's the most normal thing ever in the history of the world. So you get some serious gaslighting here, and then this works 9 out of 10 times. And by works, I mean, they're like, oh, maybe I'll see, or I'm not interested, because he's done it. He on the stream, he's done this. And then the one time you get a chick like this, like complete and utter Karen. So is he wrong and being corrected, or is she wrong if 9 out of 10, probably 90% plus of chicks have no problem with that? They're just like, oh yeah, appreciate the compliment. Or they're like, I'm not really interested. No. He's not wrong. You are wrong. You are the one that lives in a completely different world. And then
all he do is ask a question.
Tweeted and said, had such a demoralizing interaction with an IRL streamer last night. He seemed genuinely interested in talking to me and seemed so sweet. And I asked about his stream and hyped him up. When I tried to look at his chat, he panicked and went, don't look. Later, I went to his stream and he was just going up to any girl and they were rating if they would F her or not. It's just cruel and pathetic. No, I didn't see how I was rated. I just hate wasting any time giving someone positivity while being mocked. Watch out, girls. I don't know if this
that is lame as shit.
Female streamers, among any other demo, I'm talking about like female YouTubers, female TikTokers, female Instagram influencers, especially female like Twitter users, writers like, that are popular on Twitter, they are beyond coddled. Because what happens is the majority of female streamers, they will, especially if they don't play games, because if they played games, they would have developed a tough skin. Because let's not mince words here. Playing games, especially competitive games, as a chick, it's tough. It's brutal.
Even as a man, bro, that shit, they be on your ass, bro. I be playing 2K, and if you shitty, bro, you gonna know about it within the first 2 seconds. Cause it be funny as shit. Everybody might be muted. You throw up that third dumbass shot, you don't swing the pill, you gonna see 5 mics become unmuted. Fuck is you doing? Dickhead, you ugly as shit. That shit go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna fraud with you.
People are saying like, nah, it's because you suck, and that's why they're letting it fly regardless. Like, you just get into the selection or like the team speak or whatever, not the actual application, but wherever the voice chat is, and they're flinging insults. That's just how it is. So they would have developed that. But certain chicks that are just like streaming for the vibe, what happens is they develop a community of dudes that will not say anything critical, will not make fun of them. They coddle them, and then anyone that may make a joke or anything like that, the moderators will eliminate them. So it is the ultimate safe space. Meanwhile, like guys' streams, those guys are getting clowned by the people that are clowning them most are the people that love them most. Like, you see, like academics, like the people that are making all those McDonald's jokes, which haven't been occurring for quite a while.
Will be in that stream forever, bro.
A significant amount of weight. But people that made fun of him the most, Chipmunk, all that other stuff, especially in his chat.
They be in the stream the most, laughing it up.
And they actually like him the most. And they're probably the ones that defend him the most whenever something bad happens. So that's a completely different, and I think
that's how it should be, though.
May have been authentic, but the guy's audience.
That's how it should be, though, bro. Like, I be talking crazy to my mans. Next day, you feel me? How you feeling, bro? You got our niggas good? With the whoop, you mean?
Dudes.
That's how it should be, though.
Dudes, they're not the same dudes that are in that girl's chat. And if they were the same dudes in that girl's chat, they would have gotten banned. So they probably just behave a different way if they are in her chat. And I don't think I think there's a lack of understanding there. But it also depends on the streamer. Like, I don't know who the streamer is. So if the streamer is fostering an environment where they're like, yo, what y'all think? Can I crack that? Then
that's wild and that's
he's fostering that environment. But I do think that's
nasty
something that
nigga if you do that.
would happen regardless. Like, that's one of the things that dudes say. And then that chick that's trying to play victim says, and you wonder why women don't love having a camera shoved in their face. This issue is not rare. This is after her situation with Neon. And this is also another thing. I'm pretty sure when you go into TwitchCon,
she trying to get that nigga Neon knocked the fuck off. She trying to get that nigga gone.
A convention center where it says, hey, I understand that I'm being recorded, I will be filmed, etc. So you always assume you're on camera. But even in the surrounding area, like the downtown San Diego area near the what is that area called? Damn, I'm not gonna try to remember it. Oh, Gaslamp? Gaslamp? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. In that surrounding area near the convention center, you know TwitchCon is going on. You know there's a bunch of streamers. You know people are live. You're on. You got to be on.
No one care about TwitchCon. You know what's gonna be lit though? You know what's gonna be lit though, nigga? That nigga DreamCon, son. DreamCon gonna be fire, nigga. No, but for real though, DreamCon gonna be tough, bro. I got a feeling this year DreamCon gonna be nice. Bob, book that B&B this week. You feel me? Make sure that shit jumping. You feel me? You feel me? I don't drink though, so that shit gonna be a dry week for me. Damn, that's depressing, yo. I ain't gonna lie with you. Yo, if y'all be drinking out there, don't give it up yet, man.
And you have to assume that you're being recorded. So her trying to play victim and then keep
that shit a beautiful thing, man. A beautiful thing.
By the way, shocked I even have to say this, but I said get his ass because of the way he treated my best friend who had nothing to do with our original interaction. F that guy. No one insults my best friend like that and just gets away with it.
That nigga got away with it scot fucking free. Yo, that nigga scot free right now, gang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't really do what you was supposed to do for real. You feel me? Like you was supposed to really talk that ish for your friend. You said get his ass and walked away like that shit was gonna do something. Just not TikTok their heart.
He didn't insult her best friend when he was with her.
He was drawn though. He was drawn
she
though.
Just couldn't handle it. And another individual, because this tweet got some traction, and I do not want, like, there are good-hearted, charitable people that try to understand where others are coming from, and there are certain people you cannot give that to. You cannot, because they're unreasonable, they are spiteful, they are snide, and they are snobby, which this chick is. And she said, and this individual said, for the men not getting what he did wrong, 1, singling a woman out purely because they're attracted to her is objectifying. You know, the propagation of the species is...
She has no vibe, gang. Like, I'm not... Yo, I really like your vibe, yo. Like, your vibe is so copacetic. You're so mocha latte. I just want to be around you so more. Like, nigga, there's no vibe around you, gang. Like, what vibe? Like, now, I will say he could have been like, yeah, I'm inviting as many people as I can. Just wanted to reach out. Cool with the whoop. I'm just trying to invite people, you feel me? I'm just handing out flyers and shit. Trying to get you there. See, hopefully you come out tonight. But like he was just like, you're a beautiful lady. I love you came to my party. That's it. He ain't say nothing crazy. He ain't say damn modern ass fat. Let me get some. He ain't say none of that. He just said you're beautiful. Would you like to come to the party? I guess that's bugging now these days. Hey,
is objectifying. We're all objectifiers then. All right. How about that? And what? What after that? He could have said, I really like your vibe. So lie. What the hell is her vibe? Like, is she moving in a certain way? He just got interacted. He just interacted with her. Or I'm inviting as many people as I can. That's a lie because you can invite as many people as you can. And then it would be like, oh, you're just inviting anyone then? Or you seem really friendly and fun. Yeah, he could have done that. And to be fair, I'm just being a little bit too charitable, man. But to be fair to this individual, that is, yeah, honestly, that would, like I said, 9 out of 10 times, the whole, like what Neon was doing, it would never, not never, 9 out of 10 times, it would not result in the reaction that he got from this chick. Maybe, honestly, maybe 95 or 98 out of 100 times, it wouldn't result in this. But the one time that it does, it does. But that doesn't mean Neon's wrong.
Brody got cooked.
Friendly and fun, that would probably never result in a reaction like this.
She didn't even look friendly or fun,
like,
bro.
We're going over a negligible percentage. Like, the people that react like that girl did they're freaks. And by freaks, I mean, it's like a carnival, right? Like, you see a bearded lady, that's a freak. You don't see that often, or you don't see that ever. Didn't imply he only cared about her body. 2, fat shaming and harassing her. I just see terms like this, and I just turn my brain off. Like, you cannot be charitable to these people. They will not.
Now, I will be fair. Calling her friend fat was drawn, bro. You ain't have to do all that. She ain't really doing nothing. So she called straight for no reason. That shit is bugging. Like, that shit dicky on Neon's part.
Do it for you. They will gaslight you, and they will tell you that everything is normal, is wrong, and you need to readjust to their point of view. It's just a battle that's happening at that point. And you either exit the battle, or what Neon did, and Neon didn't even weaponize his audience against this chick. And they
he took that L and left.
Now she's trying to play victim.
That's ball.
This is white chick behavior, man. They're the only ones that I see that behave like this, and it's the entitlement. You know, some of my friends are WWK. We won't get into what that is. I don't know if I completely subscribe to WWK. I don't know, but I'll give you guys
WWK. The white woman. Nah, it's bugging. All right, never mind. Yeah, your friends is bugging, bro. I ain't gonna fraud you.
To me over this summer. So I was on a flight and sat down on the flight. Sitting next to me on this flight was white lady, and she was French. Sorry, like from France. And I got my headphones on. I got the Sony WH-MX3s, I believe. I don't got them MX5s. Those like really thin, the thin thing over the head. I don't like that. It needs to be uniform. It needs to be thicker. Pause on that. So I'm listening. We're about to take off, and I was trying to catch up on something that was going on. It was a really, really big. No, it was actually Diddy-related stuff. Yeah. So I think that was the day that the verdict was gonna happen for Diddy's case.
Watching
So I'm
Diddy on the
listening
flight is
to
crazy.
Academics
I ain't gonna
report on
lie.
it. Y'all know Academics is screaming. So I'm listening to it, and I know the audio's not high. I try to be very, very, very overly courteous and cognizant of people and things around me. So I know it's not like very high volume, but you know, Academics is screaming off the henny. And then this lady taps me and she's like, hey, she doesn't have headphones on or anything. We're like about to, we haven't even took off yet, by the way. So still like just on the tarp. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's really loud. And I look at her. And the way that she said it, the fact that she said it, and I just stared at her. And I said, what? She's like, yeah, I can hear that coming out of your headphones. I was like, okay.
Well, excuse
Are you
me,
gonna
what you
turn that
super
off?
hearing?
And I said,
Fuck
no.
no.
And I said, if you have a problem, call the flight attendant. Because I know I'm not wrong. I know 100% I'm not wrong. Anyway, on the other side of the aisle, there's 2 or 3 people, which I think are her friends. Now, what happens after that is her friends are like waving. I see them from my peripheral view. They're waving. White French ladies as well. Probably between the ages of 25 to 38. And I look over at them, and they're like, hey, like, are you, like, that really loud noise? I'm like, this is, I don't even
There's
have any-
no
like,
way.
Look at this. That's
No way you hearing shit from all the way two rows across, gang. Like, no way, bro. Fuck is your odds? Echolocation hearing this shit, bro. Like, damn. With your big ass
playing right
ears.
now. Like, what are you talking about? I know I'm not being rude. I know I'm not being loud. Like, I'm never that way. And then they're like, oh, okay. I just didn't know. So I take off my headphones, and I start listening. And there's some dude in front of me and to the right, like ahead, like in the next row in front. And this guy's he's playing the loud stuff that I can hear. I can hear it. And I was like, oh, like they're coming at me. Now, the lady next to me, she knew what she was doing. And I'm like, yo, the fact that you ain't got headphones, and this guy's playing music, and you're trying to come for me, it's like, hell nah. That's a you problem.
That's your fault,
And
yeah,
if
exactly.
you cater to an individual like this that's being unreasonable, then you encourage them to
To
continue
keep being
be
unreasonable.
Now, this is a delicate balance because there are some people that are just playing music from like they're walking around with a speaker in the train playing
Just
music.
booming
You're like,
that
dude,
shit. Nobody trying
put
to hear
some
all that.
headphones on. Not everybody needs to hear what you're playing. But if you're on a flight, you've got headphones on. You know this lady's like trying to play you, like trying to sun you. Some French lady? Man, I wish.
Yo, no bullshit. Nigga, a French nigga? Man, get the fuck. Yo, nah, no bullshit. Yo, sometimes it be who trying to press you more than anything, gang. Like, imagine a little Pee Wee Sherman ass nigga try to press you. You gonna look down like, what the fuck is this nigga? You feel me? Like, you gonna, yeah, alright, nigga. Keep that shit pushing, bro.
And that's
You
the
lost your
scenario that's happening
marbles.
with this chick. Like, she's just trying to gaslight this guy. And she's trying to play victim afterwards. That's the worst part, is when they try to play victim afterwards. Because that's what I said. I said, yo, call the flight attendant. If she called the flight attendant, she knew the flight attendant would be on my side, and I did nothing wrong. That's why she just had to sit there and deal with it.
And take that,
And besides,
take
like,
that.
once we took off, I couldn't even listen to the rest of the Diddy
I'm
verdict. I
bugging.
had to catch it once I landed. But yeah, Neon did nothing wrong here. This lady invited it, and keep in mind, what she did is wrong. It's a bannable offense because they also talk about like off-platform behavior, and they talk about weaponizing your audience and sending them to other people. So that's what she did here.
I wouldn't say she did all of that, but she did some corny shit. Like, she lame as shit for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you. It wasn't that deep. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. You think she went too far with that? Like, you feel like it needed that much, like, negativity on the first, you mean? Because I feel like a light, no, I'm good, thank you, though. It's not really my, you mean, would have been fine. She went straight for the jugular, looked almost something. I just love being objectified. Get his ass. Like, whoa, shorty, I ain't, you mean? Relax. Chill out now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, you feel me? Or dislike it. I know somebody be out there disliking all my videos. I'm not mad, but at least subscribe, gang. Damn, can I get that at least? Like, shit. If you're gonna keep disliking my shit, at least subscribe so I know it's real. But alright, though. Peace.